Shalom everybody. This video is a part 2 of the true nature of reality. It is recommended for you to have watched that video first before watching this video. We learned that the true nature of reality and the nature of the restriction was in order to bring forth a place for evil. That God, or the illimitable, occultated itself by restricting itself, and that the proper understanding of the nature of existence was not to view it as evil, but rather as the opposite of the illimitable. An example, at the highest level, the illimitable is a unified singularity, thus in the restriction is a limited multiplicity, etc. After having a firm understanding of all of these difficult concepts and reconciling them, we then are left with the question, what do we do in such a situation? This video aims to address specifically that. So, let us begin. The Zohar, in the beginning of the prologue, book 1, tells us the solution to this great difficulty. It states the following. Prologue, verse 9. And about this secret meaning it is written, What, Ma, shall I take as a witness to you? What shall I liken to you? Aika, chapter 2, verse 13. Because when the temple was destroyed, a voice came forth and said, What shall I take as a witness for you, and what shall I liken to you? This means that using what, I shall witness about you each and every day, since the ancient days. As it is written, I call heaven and earth to witness this day against you. Devarim 30:19. What shall I liken to you? In the very same manner I crowned you with holy crowns, and made you ruler over the world, as it is written, Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty? Aika 2:15. I have called you Jerusalem, built as a city that is compact together. Tehillim 122:3. What shall I equal to you? Aika 2:13. Just as your situation is here, so it is seemingly above, referring to celestial Jerusalem. Just as now the holy nation does not enter below with the sacred arrangements, so I swear to you that I will not enter above until your throngs come to you down below. This is your consultation, that I equate you with this level, in every respect, and now you are here. Your breach is great like the sea. If you claim that you have no existence or remedy, then who shall heal you? Namely the same supernal concealed level which is called Who, through which everything exists, shall heal and uphold you. And now we are here in the bottom of the restriction, separated by countless klipot and husks between us and the illimitable one. Now it is written, if you claim you have no existence or remedy, then who shall heal you? Namely the same concealed supernal level which is called Who, through which everything exists, which is Bina, shall heal and uphold you. This refers to the mother's Torah, which contains within it, as vessels to the light, the Torah of Atzilus. When one is let go of hope or remedy to our condition, then they realize that everything they know is an error and wrong. Then and only then can they be helped. Until the awareness of Olam HaSheker, the world of lies, and everything we know is a lie, and in air can the real truth be revealed, which is the light of the letters. Aleph separates Mem from Shin being the primary example. And so we must reveal the illimitable as the underlying existence of everything, thus take what as a witness and likeness to the illimitable. Because what is heaven and earth? And this is precisely the witness and likeness of the illimitable. And we must reveal the underlying illimitable so that he which occultated himself and withdrew himself becomes active and revealed. And to take what as a witness each and every day, as it is written, what shall I equal to you? So behold, I take what as a witness and likeness to you. O illimitable one, every day and in all things, for behold, all things are as nothing before you, and all other things are lies and great error outside of you, who are the truth of all things. And it is through and by you that we are saved and redeemed. Aleph separates Mem from Shin. The garment of the illimitable itself, which was called the Malbush of the endless, revealing the underlying illimitable in all of existence, is precisely how we transform evil into good, thus nullifying the decrees, thus taking the occultation and revealing it. This is the solution to world peace. And it has been shown in various videos that the highest level, called the Olam HaMalbush, or the world of the garment, is the secret of the 22 letters. This is, he wraps himself in light, and similarly at Ta'or. But the important thing here is to witness and liken and take as equal reality to God, thus merging reality with the illimitable itself through revealing the underlying illimitable as the root, source, cause, and existence of all things. And so the superfluous husks and illusions of division and separation will burn away, and only the underlying truth will be revealed. It is precisely this, the revealing of what can I take as a witness to you, what can I liken to you, and give ear, O heaven, and give ear, O earth, and I call heaven and earth to bear witness against you this day, and what can I equal to you? It is precisely this that will redeem the existence and bring about the true correction, the tikkun of existence. By transitioning away the source of reality from the external husks and klipot, which are all the worlds of separation and division and the illusions of separation and division, and through the revealing of the underlying illimitable, which is that thing that unites everything. And so we take Aleph separates Mem from Shin as our first example. And so this book was made and opens up with this QR code to give you a free PDF copy of this entire Sefer. It is also displayed at the beginning of many of these videos during the opening segments. And it opens with, on page 5 here, World Peace. It is in such a time as this that such light has risen in the world. It is time to bring forth world peace and to reveal the infinite in the garment of God, Tikkun HaOlam, the correction of the world. The infinite clothes itself in information. This information is called the Holy Tongue, Lashon HaKodesh. As with all languages, it is a composition of letters, and so by means of these letters, we may behold the garment and with it behold infinity. We will begin with the 3 mother letters, Shin, Aleph, and Mem. Shin from the word Esh, fire, Aleph from the word Avir, air, Mem from the word Mayim, water, and Mem Sophis from the word Adama, or earth. And so we enter our first key. Aleph separates Mem from Shin. The air separates the light from liquids and solids. Carefully take a moment to view this key. Aleph, the air, separates mem, liquids and solids, from fire, the light. May we bring forth world peace. May we end hatred. May we end division. May we be united. Become aware of our environment. Land and sea, which are mem and mem sophit, are separated from the stars above us, shin, by the atmosphere, aleph. Go outside and experience the presence of the endless. Become consciously aware of the divine permeating existence. Stand on the land and sea, breathe in the air, and look up to the lights. Take one day out of the week, and on that day, take 10 minutes to sit down and become consciously aware of the environment. Experience the divine and allow its embrace. Reveal the underlying illimitable in the environment, and behold its perfection. And after recognizing this divine pattern in the environment, behold it in ourselves. Become aware of yourself. Look in the mirror and see your eyes that see the light, separated from your mouth taking liquids and solids, by your nose that breathes the air. See it in yourself and take another day out of the week and focus on becoming consciously aware of the endless in yourself. Now see it in those around you. Recognize the endless within you and recognizing it surrounding you. Let us continue. Your body. The head that moves the body via light signals from the brain, shin, is separated from the stomach processing liquids and solids, mem and mem sophit, by the lungs that breathes the air, aleph. Take another day of the week and for 10 minutes, consciously recognize with awareness the endless in the body, and then apply this and notice the endless in those around you. Let us continue into deeper states of awe. Notice the animals. Their eyes that see the light are separated from their mouth taking liquids and solids. An example, their eyes see the light, shin, separated from their mouth taking liquids and solids, mem and mem sophit, by their nose that breathes the air, aleph. Notice how their head, which utilizes the light, shin, is separated from their stomach processing liquids and solids, by their lungs that breathe the air. Stomach processing liquids and solids, mem and mem sophit, by their lungs that breathes the air, aleph. Take a day of the week and 10 minutes and recognize this in the animals. Become aware of this principle. The plants, and each plant receives its color from the light, shin, separated from its roots in the earth drawing water, mem and mem sophit, by its leaves converting atmospheric substance, aleph. Take another day of the week and for 10 minutes become aware of the endless in the plants around you. Become consciously aware of it. Behold the illimitable, the underlying illimitable, which unites every and all things. Take what as a witness? What can I witness to you? What can I liken to you? Reality, you are my witness. Earth, you are my witness. Heaven is the witness. It is beyond time. If we go back in time millions of years ago, we find the same principles applied to the environment, forms, plants, and building blocks of this time period. Both the face and the body is clearly demonstrated. Become aware of the endless, as it is beyond the aspects of time. It permeated creation long before its existence, and will be here long after we are no longer. There's nothing we can do to affect the endless, as it is above us. All we can do is receive from the glory of its light. Allow yourself to keep the endless before you. Become aware and awake, O dreamer. It is beyond space. Every planet is a body of liquids and solids, mem and mem sophit, separated from a centralized star, shin, by space, aleph. This extends and is self-evident throughout over 100 billion galaxies. Take a day out of the week and apply 10 minutes to become consciously aware of this concept. View the limitlessness of the endless. Enter the state of yada, awe. Become aware of its presence. And behold, the heavens are subjected. Every dream, every heaven, every hell, every purgatory, every reality. And so it is fulfilled. By the word of his mouth, the heavens and the earth were created. Behold it in the upper worlds and the lower worlds. Behold it in the environment around you. See it upon everything. Behold, the Infinite One has created you. You are within him, and you are made by him. He is the light, source, and substance of all things. You are him and are surrounded by him. Behold his garment, and behold him. Let us usher in world peace. Let us end hatred. Let us dwell in the knowing of God and the knowing of each other. Let us end racism, desecration of the planet, and desecration of his forests and animals. Let us see God revealed before the eyes of all creation. This is true ascension, the mystical state, Buddha, Christ consciousness, and many other countless titles for the attainment. However, this is called yirah, awe. And this principle supersedes the tree of life itself, the spheros of emanation. As with all existence, the spheros, called in the Zohar the spheros of emanation, are divided by the same principle as well. Eitz Chaim states the first three spheros are the lines of Shin, because the head, Rosh, was created from the fire, Ish. Aleph is composed of the three middle spheros, Chesed, Gevurah, and Tiferet, because the body was made from air. The open Mem is because the belly was made from water, Mayim, and Malchus is Mem Sophis. Thus we see the spheros of emanation exists only due to the endless. The same thing permeated the inside of the holy place. The 22 letters are in the secret of that place, for the three items there represent the three mother letters, the altar of incense, Aleph, the shewbread, Mem, and the menorah, Shin. We find that these are the three mother letters representing the air, liquids, and solids, and the light, respectively. The 7 branches of the menorah are the 7 double letters, and the 2 stacks of 6 shewbread are the 12 elemental letters. Thus we find that the true identity of the tabernacle is Aleph, Mem, Shin. And therefore this principle of its unity, the letters, which should not be understood as the letters, but the principles of the light within the letters, proceeds and supersedes the restriction, which is where all of our creation takes place. And because the mystery of the light of these letters is in the illimitable itself and not in the restriction, but that everything in the restriction is only after the pattern of the light of the illimitable, we thus see that it is precisely through the letters that we reveal the underlying illimitable in all of existence. So much so that the very spheros themselves, an example, the tree of emanation, which is in the role of Atzilus itself, is defined by it. We see the top of Shin is Keter Chokmah Bina, its base is Da'as. Aleph is Chesed, Gevurah, and Tiferet. The top portions of Mem are Netzach and Hod, its base is Yisod. And Mem Sophis is Malchus. Now we may understand what can I take as a witness to you and what can I liken to you, and why it was said, I take what as a witness to you every day. Because reality is the witness of the illimitable. By revealing the underlying light, as it is written, he wrapped himself in light. We thus reveal the unity of everything. And with this, real world peace may be accomplished. Would we still cause animals to suffer? Would we still hate each other? Where would racism be and classism? Or would we come to see that which unites us? Will we behold the divine in ourselves, in our environment, in the plants, in each other? Would we see it above the unity of upper and lower beings? Would we recognize every angel is submitted by it? Would we see that every shainim, every demon is submitted by it? What then is this light that permeates all of the heavens, all of the earths, 100 billion galaxies, all of the underworlds and all of the demons, but the very illimitable itself? And so the Zohar states, come and see the first subject of the Torah we give to children is the alphabet. This is a matter that mankind cannot comprehend, nor can it rise in their minds, not to mention saying it with their mouths. Even supernal angels and the most sublime cannot comprehend it, as these matters are the mysteries of the holy name. Because the angels do not know how they themselves were formed, let alone to what divine pattern, nor how the heavens themselves were laid out. Certainly not humanity, and nor does it arise in their minds either. Not even the most sublime comprehend such things. But it is precisely this, the very light of the illimitable, which brings about the correction of all of the illusion of error, all of the illusion of the husks of separation, the truth of his unity, and he and his name will be one. Contemplate very carefully what was just stated, and behold in ourselves and those around us the illimitable. Let us truly enter into a new age. Let us reveal the underlying illimitable that permeates all of existence, the endless one. And let us truly be at peace.
Of his letters